Holy shit, you guys, it's Wednesday, which means it's Arrow night, and how did you get here? I don't want to be blamed for the fact that Batman didn't help Arrow because he was in my room. He's here because he likes to be next to Spider-Man and whatnot. But, welcome back to TV time, MrDarkPhoenix, Spider-Man, and apparently Batman, because he wanted to join on this episode, but we're going to be talking about this episode, but before I jump into my sheer excitement for the episode, this is spoilers. If you haven't seen it, why the hell haven't you? Go watch it and then come back to me. Or if you haven't seen it but like to talk about it with me, then please continue to watch, because honestly, I've said this a lot this season. I've said Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad, the one where Nisa was first introduced, I forgot the name of it, Heir to the Demon, was like the best episodes, but this shit was like the best one so far, and I guarantee you I'm gonna be saying that shit again next week for the season finale. But like I said, spoilers, let's jump right into this episode because it was so good. I loved every minute of it. Let's just go. Love Arrow, Streets of Fire. Shit hits the fan, there's fire everywhere. I apologize. I was in the wrong universe. I was burning everything. I loved how Diggle was fighting Ravager and he was actually kinda not really standing a chance. But you gotta give Diggle the chance to show that he could fight. Like, brother hasn't had a fight since, like, I don't even remember how long it's been since Diggle got his hands dirty and started fighting. So it's good that he got to fight. He pulled out a little nightstick. That's cool. She was, I guess, the start. I was like, if that was Nightwing with two screaming sticks, he'd have bust your ass too. Don't even front. But I also like how how Felicity hit her with the car. Like, that was awesome. I love you, Felicity. And when she was like, what do I do? Do I hit her again? And I was like, I'm evil. I'd have been like, Felicity, keep hitting that bitch until the gas runs out. Just keep running her back and forth over until you ain't got nothing left. So, yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, I got my bow. I got my bow right here. And just so I can help out some Team Arrow right here. Got my bow. I'm gonna help some Team Arrow. And Batman will help sometimes too. And Spider-Man will help me also. The Laurel archery scene was cool. I liked it, how he was explaining it. And it's like, oh, you better seem badass now, because my theories, you don't make it out of this alive. Hashtag sorry, not Laurel. Too bad. Love to see Merlin come back, because I was really wondering when the hell he was going to come back. Kind of makes sense he came back in the long run of this last couple episodes. I wish he would have came back sooner, but then with everything going on, it wouldn't have made sense. He would have been too much in the public eye, and he's supposed to be dead technically. So I like how he came back at the last minute to save Thea, and that gets to another point. Oh god, Thea. Speedy, you were such a pain in my ass. I wish you did drugs like Mia did. At least that Mia was fun, and she wasn't a pain in my ass. So do some drugs so you could leave me the hell alone. Slade is so menacing at his victory. I just love what Manu Bennett has done with this character. Like, no interpretation of Slade has intimidated me, like I said before, since the Teen Titans cartoon voice. And Manu Bennett is Slade, like, mind and body and soul. Like, my soul was afraid of him when he was talking and when he was demanding shit. Although it was kind of awkward when she's like, who's Shadow? What? Bitch? What you mean who's Shadow? She's the one I'm doing all this for. And Summer Glau was like, who's Shadow? Like, my imaginary dead ghost not girlfriend that's been telling me to do all this shit. Ugh. That'd be awkward to explain. One thing I always forgot to mention, because this episode has been so good, is I've always wanted Lance to get his detective badge back, because they kind of screwed him out of it, because they kind of messed up, but still, like, it's good to see Lance have his badge again, because, oh, let's be honest here, what other detective are you going to have on the team that knows about this? He even said, no one knows more about this than you do. So, come on now, it's a no-brainer. Give him back his badge, and let's jump right into this, because I can't help it now. Ooh. Okay. Let's just jump into this. I love how Sarah's face when Laura was like, Sarah, and she was like, shit. She knows. Looks like I'm gonna need a bigger mask. And then me and my friend were watching it together, and we both had the same exact face, and we both bust out laughing. Like, you have a blonde as fuck hairstyle. It's a wig, and you take off that wig to your slightly darker blonde already hair. That's not a fucking hair metamorphosis. That is not a hair transformation. Just dye your hair that color then. What, Sarah's like, oh, they're gonna know who I am if I don't have my hair like this. Bitch! Clark Kent has a freaking cowlick hair thingy, and people still can't tell the difference. So you are not immune to this. Wonder Woman rocks her hair. You can't see her because she's not. Wonder Woman be rocked. Look at that. Just take a look at her. Wonder Woman be rocking her hair. Wonder Woman rock her hair. They don't know who she is. They see? Look at that. Wonder Woman be rocking her hair. No one knows who she is. I thought that scene was so funny. Because it's like, let me take, like, it's like one of those, like, let me take off my mask to reveal another mask situation. Like, what have I just watched? I can't. I just can't. Thea, please. This is not, like I said before, this is not the time for you to be a pain in my ass. Please, Thea. Not now with your daddy issues. She made me mad. In this episode, she made me so damn mad. I understand you mad at him. I'm not saying you don't have any right to be mad at him. No one's taking that anger away from you. But when there are super soldiers tearing the city apart and you found an ally, you don't want to not have them on your team. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. I just want to throw that out there. We've established Sarah as Black Canary, which confirms my theory that someone's gonna die and it's not gonna be Sarah. Yay. Because if Sarah dies, I'll be so upset. Sarah can't die, I'm sorry. She's already been established as the Canary, so too bad. Sarah lives. Yes! Really can't help that. Felicity gives Oliver a much needed talking to and reminder about how much of a hero he is. And me and my friend also laughed when he said, I have failed the city. Me and my friend looked at each other at the same, it was me and Dark Hunter actually. We looked at each other and said at the same time, looks like we're back to season 1. Remember season 1 where he couldn't stop telling everybody, you have failed this city. Malcolm Merlin, you have failed this city. Such and such, you have failed this city. Now he's like, I have failed this city. And I'm like, it's about time we got some nostalgia back from season 1. I feel like they forgot about it. I feel like Manu Bennett basically kicked all the memories from season 1 out the window because of what the hell he's been doing ever since he got on the show. So it's good to know that we've got some stuff on that. And then Sarah learns what it means to be a hero. She's talking about how irredeemable she is and all this stuff. And Laurel's like, why would they give you such a beautiful name if you're so far gone? And in one respect, I can understand Sarah, but I can't. Because just because you were trained by the League doesn't mean you're a cold-hearted killer. I mean, look at Batman. Batman was trained by the League. He doesn't kill often. He's killed before, yeah, but only in, like, I think extreme circumstances. Like, and he doesn't use guns, but he shot Darkseid in the face. But let's be honest here. How many of you don't think Darkseid deserves to be shot in the face by Batman? So Batman's killed rarely. Not as much as Superman, but Batman is still... Oh yeah, I forgot you're here, oops. Did I reveal your no-killing secret? Yeah, hashtag sorry not sorry, Batman. So, did anybody, like, I've been watching the episode a lot, and did anyone catch when he kept saying Delta Charlie 52, and then it was, like, basically Delta and Charlie are, like, part of the, like, alphabet you use when you're, like, a copper in the army. So, basically he meant DC 52, like, DC's The New 52. I don't know if I'm overthinking. Thumbs up if you caught that reference, because, yeah. I am really proud of myself. Just wait till the end when we really get to rocking on these damn things. I'm with Oliver. Sebastian Blood, you think you still gonna be mayor? You talking like I'm gonna fix this city. Like, what? Bitch, you ain't gonna mean nothing after this. It's like, did anybody remember that Simpsons episode where Sideshow Bob was the mayor, and then he did all that evil shit, and he framed everybody, and then he was like, no, if you'll excuse me, I have some more stuff to do. And they're like, Sideshow Bob, you're under arrest. He's like, why? He's like, oh right, all that stuff I did. Like, yeah, blood, all that stuff you did. They pretty much know you did it, so yeah. And then Ravager stabbed him, so... You tell them about my mask, I'll tell them about yours, and that's like international superhero movie TV show sign for something horrible is about to befall you, so my secret dies with you. That's terrible. Some of the people that know Oliver's secret see him to go down and die, or get stabbed. His mom got stabbed because she figured it out last minute, and then he got stabbed because he figured it out. Ooh. Maybe you shouldn't wonder on this show, but that's just me. And then Thea shot her father, quote unquote. Her, girl, you being a pain in my ass. I've loved you up until this point. Girl, you need to stop with your family drama. You ain't got no father, no mother, you got another father. So I think you should have stick to him and Oliver. Because you have no damn choice. Unless other stuff happens, like she gets trained, and maybe she gets trained by the League, or somehow Huntress gets broken out and she travels and trains with her or something. I don't know. But this has been the latest Arrow episode, and I'm not sure which to jump into first, so I'm going to jump into the comment questions of the day first. First off, do you think Thea really shot and killed Malcolm Merlyn? I think he either caught the bullets or he dodged them or whatever, but or I think she missed. She just wanted to shoot him out of anger, but I don't think he's dead or she shot him, and I'll explain why in a minute. Comment question of the day number 2. Who's the final person to die? I'm thinking it's going to be Laurel, because Laurel would stick it to Oliver and to Sarah. Because that's her sister, and that was his love of sort. And that's like his best friend of sorts. Slade could kill Sarah, which I'm completely against, but that would only stick it to Oliver, and he wants to stick it to, I believe, her and him. So Laurel is that connection that could kill both of them. Or he can kill her father. Quentin just got his badge back, so I'm hoping that's not the case. But it's somebody that he said that Oliver loves the most. So since it has to do with Oliver, that's why I'm guessing it's Laurel, because really there's nobody else. Can't kill Diggle, he's a brother. Can't kill him. Can't kill Felicity, because we will riot. Can't kill Roy, because he's going to be Arsenal next season. So can't kill him either. Everybody else is pretty much accounted for. Honestly. The only other character that I feel can go now, since we've established that Sarah's Black Canary in this episode, and it's Laurel. Sorry, Laurel. Not really. Sarah will be a good Black Canary. Yeah, I did that. I can't help that. Next comment question of the day. The Cavalry is coming, and are you excited? We're going to jump into that in a minute also. And an explosive season finale. What do you think that means? Cameos or special effects of some kind? Cameos include, again, Malcolm Merlyn. He's going to come back, I think. I'll explain more in a minute. Nisa Al Ghul is coming back. I'll explain more on that in a minute. But I would have hoped the Suicide Squad would have showed up, but I don't think they are. I think Argus is just going to be there with the ships and the planes just in case, like, they don't screw up, but they think they will. And they're going to, like, nuke the city. But I don't think they're going to show up. I would like if they showed up. But from the way the trailer looks and how everything's going, I don't think they're going to show up. So what I'm going back to is what I made in my original video with my cameo thoughts, was that they're going to introduce Henry Cavill as Clark Kent. And he's going to show up for the Daily Planet to interview and investigate everything. And then we get our shared universe for a little bit. So tell me guys what you think about these following things. Comment down below. And I was going to jump into something else that I really found exciting. I watched the coming attractions to the latest and season finale a lot. And I picked up on a lot of things. And give me a big thumbs up or comment down below if you picked up on these things. If you freeze frame on the scene where they're all walking, you can see that Roy has a bow, a quiver, and a mask. Like a red mask, some arrows, and a bow. That's 1. 2, you can see Nisa's back with the League of Assassins like we all pretty much assumed, which is why Sarah left to begin with, to go to her girlfriend and be like, baby, I need help, because this N-word Slade is too much, and we need y'all help. And she was like, alright, boo, I got you. I take care of you, canary. And Sarah's like, thank you, baby. She's like, alright, we got this. So that's them. Something else I noticed is, granted, it's really confusing because Merlin is dressed the same as all the other members of the League of Assassins that look like him, but I really think that that's Merlin, because if you see, it's Nisa, Sarah, Oliver, Roy, and Merlin. Which brings me to the point to confirm that I don't think Merlin's dead, and I think that he's going to help Oliver in the last minute, just because it's for Thea, and it's for the city also. So that confirms it. I believe Merlin did not die. Thea didn't kill him, and he's going to go help Oliver out just because, but that's what I'm thinking. And Nisa, and if you see the scene where she's like looking like she's pulling somebody's hair, if you freeze frame it, it's Isabel Rochef as Ravager. Nisa is going to beat her ass. Straight out. Nisa going to fuck her shit up. I don't care if you was trained by Slade. You was trained by Slade half-ass. Nisa is LOA, League of Assassins. She bust your ass for less. You lucky Sarah wasn't there to fight you herself. You had to fight Diggle because he was the only one that could kinda not really do nothing. But if Sarah was there, girl, you'd have gotten your ass whooped. And her girlfriend gonna come beat your ass. So, sorry, Summer Glau, but Nisa Al Ghul is gonna whoop your ass. You hear that, Batman? Your people are coming. Where are you? Right, Batman doesn't exist yet for the most part. But guys, this episode was so great. I love talking about it and I love explaining it to you guys. Please give me a big thumbs up for everything and comment down below what you think about everything, whether it's the comment questions of the day, what you liked about the episode, or what I've noticed that I hope you guys notice in the next trailer also. If anything, I'm always here. Please comment, rate, subscribe, tell all your awesome friends, and stay tuned next week for the unfortunate season finale, but I cannot wait. 7 days is too much. Well, more like 6, because it's Thursday now, so I spent the day talking about it. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. Don't forget to stay tuned next week for the season finale and for other great weekly content coming from my channel. Always remember, through good times and bad times, always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives, and we're going to catch you guys next week